Chrissy Swan Show.
Sometimes, things happen and I don't want to bring the mood down, but you end up staring into the distance and the following lyric from a Billie Eilish song comes into your mind.
What's the point of anything?
Sorry, it still makes me laugh.
I didn't even really realise the beauty of that until you introduced me to it as your favourite funny lyric.
It's just so fantastic. Like, it's A, so funny, but B, it's so fantastic. And I knew you would love it because so often we're like, what's the point?
What's the point of anything? It happened twice to me on the weekend. And
Okay.
if it happened to you, 13 24 10, give us a call and just tell us what happened on the weekend that made you look into the distance and say, what's the point of anything?
What's the point of anything?
I've got two examples. One, I took my Fitbit off. I've worn a Fitbit every day ever since my midlife crisis began. And I have gotten used to working, like the logging of my steps
Yeah.
and the logging of my sleep.
Yes.
And I've become so reliant on it, I don't know how long I sleep for until I look on the app.
Yeah. And is that because the Fitbit, the Fitbit talks to your app? Yeah, it tracks it all.
It tracks it, right?
And often you'll come in and be like, man, Saturday was busy. I did 17,000 steps around the compound.
That's right. And I like to know that because, if my bum is hurting, I can go, yeah, that's because I walked 18,000 steps. I've taken the Fitbit off to have a bath because I've got a superstition. I don't believe them when they tell me it's waterproof.
Because it's not.
It's not.
You're correct to believe that.
Really?
I think so, yeah. Every time I've had a watch in the past that they've said is waterproof, it stopped working.
Just the submerging of it,
Or
I can't do.
The argument they give back is, no, it says water resistant.
That's right. So
Yeah.
I can't risk it.
I think you do the right thing by doing that.
Thank you. So I took it off, but I haven't seen it. This was Tuesday of last week. So I'm just like, what's the point of anything? I don't know how active I've been. I don't know how inactive I've been when I've been sleeping. When I wake up and I feel tired, it's anyone's guess why. I can't go, oh, yes, that's because I was up 4 times. And it's annoying me. What's the point of anything?
What's the point of anything?
Second example is had a plan to see my best friend Beck on Saturday night. She was working all day.
Yeah.
And so was I. And she said, I'll come over after work. I said, great. Didn't hear anything. Then at 7 o'clock, I checked my phone. And at 5:20, she'd said, I'll come over now. Does that work? And I didn't get it. And then by the time I called her at 7, she's like, I'm sorry, I'm in my pajamas. I've just cooked dinner.
What's the point of anything?
Well, actually, no, I don't think that one applies.
Yes, it does.
I think you need to reply faster.
Well, I just didn't get it. I didn't have my Fitbit on, which also buzzes. It
And you've got to have your
buzzes.
phone on loud as well. Wait, can I play?
Yes.
I've got one from the weekend. I went into this weekend being super wholesome. March was mad, as we've discussed.
Oh,
Q1.
ridiculous.
As I like to call it. Q1
Q1
was crazy.
Yes.
So I was like, I'm going to go hang out with mum and dad, who I love to see anyway, and have a really wholesome, quiet weekend.
Yes. And knowing that on Monday you would wake up buzzing with
Feeling
energy.
alive. I woke up today feeling more sluggish and sheepish than ever in my life, and I didn't have really any fun or go out on the weekend.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
We're asking you what's the point of anything?
What's the point of anything?
What's the point of moving your body or going to bed if you don't have a Fitbit that can give you the stats?
And what's the point of having a quiet weekend in, not drinking, not going out, when you still wake up Monday feeling as sluggish and sheepish?
That is so true. What's the point of anything? What's the point? Paige, tell us, what is the point of anything? What happened this weekend for you?
My chest hurts.
Well, what's the point of anything when you wake up both days, Saturday and Sunday, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? You can't start anything because it's too late in the day, so you're just like, what's the point, honestly?
The day's already over. That's what my mum used to say. The day's already over.
I disagree
Exactly
with this,
right.
Paige. I think I would wake up being like, how wonderful that I have slept so much, I'm going to have so much energy and feel so invigorated.
No, see,
Oh,
Paige.
God, no.
No.
It's like sluggish. No.
Yeah. And I'm with you, Paige. If I'd slept, if by some miracle, I mean, I cannot sleep past about 5:30 a.m. But if I miraculously slept in until midday or 1 p.m., I'd be extra mad because I don't have a Fitbit to tell me exactly what I'd clocked up, you know? What's the point?
Paige, we're going to send you a family pass to Disney's Snow White. It's in cinemas now.
Yummy. Hello, Mitchell.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Oh, this is a familiar phrase. What happened to you?
What's the point of anything when you wake up early to play golf this morning and you play like shit?
Yeah.
What's the point
Yep.
of anything?
You know, I used to work with two men, Jonathan Brown and Sam Pang, and they would always say, "Oh, she's a fickle mistress, that golf, because she can be red hot and going your way one day, the next day turn on you." Exactly the day that you had, Mitchell.
Yep, it's the best and worst thing in my life.
Did you
Yeah.
at least get a beer at the end on the 18th?
I had a beer and some chicken tenders.
Hey,
Well, it's not all a loss then.
it's a win, Mitch.
How good's chicken tenders?
Mitch, a family pass to Disney's Snow White. It's in cinemas now.
But it is true. It's so much effort to play golf, and then if you just don't, if you're not
know.
enjoying it, and it puts you in a bad mood at the end, what's the point of it?
And if your mates suck.
What's the point of
Oh my God, imagine if we had the sorts of jobs where, you know, you play corporate golf and you're talking deals and stuff with men in Gazman polo shirts. I mean, what's the point of anything?
Legit.
Hello, Danny.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm so good. Tell us, what made you say what's the point of anything?
What is the point of anything? What is the point of fixing your car once you've damaged it? So I've got a double whammy here. About a month ago, going to work, I accidentally ran into a parked car, a $50,000 Ranger.
Oh, God. And what are you driving? Obviously not a $50,000 Ranger.
Actually, I have a $50,000 Mazda, so also a very nice car.
Pop off.
Paid the $1,000 excess to get it fixed. Got it back a few days, and over the weekend, coming home from work, I ran into my husband's car.
No!
of anything?
That is
Paige.
my worst nightmare.
Are you a very bad driver?
No, I haven't had any problems for 10 years, not even a parking fine, speeding fine, nothing.
Oh, that's...
I also, the last weekend before this, I had a huntsman on my car too, so that's
Oh my
pretty
God,
bad luck
Danny,
with this car.
what's the point? I think you've got to sell that car now. You just have to.
and just
I do. I should burn it.
chop
burn
up
it
your
all.
driver's
Burn it,
license.
burn it.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Chapel Roan has really thrown a cat among the pigeons. She's appeared on that very famous podcast.
Call Her
called
Daddy.
Call Her Daddy. And she has said this.
All of my friends who have kids are in hell. I actually don't know anyone who's like happy and has children. I literally have not met anyone who's happy, anyone who has like light in their eyes, anyone who has slept. I'm like, why did my parents do that? I'm the oldest of 4. My mom had me at 23.
People have come for her. Stone her in the town square.
Ah.
She is saying that being a mother is not the greatest gift. Anyway, you sent me that this morning. I hadn't heard anything about it. And I watched it and I thought, oh, there's a thought here, but I don't know what it is. So I got out my whippersnipper and did the edges of my lawn, waiting for the thoughts to come. And I've arrived at it.
Okay.
It took me a lot longer than these people. What's her name? Joy.
Stella Joy.
Stella Joy also saw that little bit of footage, listened to the podcast, and had this to say.
Do you want to know why so many women get pissed off when they hear people like Chapel Roan or child-free people discussing the reasons that they want to be child-free? It's because they don't like having a mirror held up to the fact that they fell for the greatest lie ever told. What is that lie, you ask? Let me tell you right now, and this is, as a mother, women are told from the second they put a little baby doll in our hands that being a mother is our ultimate goal.
Yes, we
Interesting.
are.
We've also got someone here who was, I think, a bit angry at Chapel.
Fair.
I don't care that Chaperone said that her friends with kids are miserable and have the light gone out of their eyes. It's a very young person thing to say. I don't need to justify like my role as a mother. I don't feel threatened by that at all.
Well, that's good. You shouldn't feel threatened because we all make our choices. This is my take on it. I'm more on the side or in the train of thought as, I've forgotten her name again. Stella Joy.
A TikToker.
And it's not really the lie that we've been told about motherhood. It's lies about everything.
Yeah, okay.
So let's get to the foundation of what I think the problem here is. The problem is that we are told that happiness is an end game. That if we do certain things, we will feel happiness.
At this point in life.
At any point. At any point.
As
if you do well in year 12 and you get into the course, you're gonna be happy. If you get married, you're going to be happy. And similar to what Stella Joy said, is that her name? About, little girls being given baby dolls. Little girls are also given white dresses and asked about who they are going to marry because the lie there is if you get married, you will be happy. If you have a baby, that will make you happy. If you have a lot of money, if you have a great job and lots of money, you will be happy. And then I'm saying this because I achieved all of those things.
Yes.
And I looked around and I had the supplementary number. If you're famous, if you're a celebrity, you will definitely be happy. I had all of those on my bingo card.
Yep.
A lovely partner, beautiful children, a lovely house, an unbelievable career, and everybody knew who I was. I'm like, I have done everything that I was told.
You've ticked all of those amazing boxes.
To do. I've done it all.
Yeah.
And I still am unhappy. It wasn't that I was unhappy, but I didn't feel this amazing achievement.
Yeah,
I won a Logie. Nothing.
Yeah.
All of these things that we're told mean something don't really mean anything. They are not going to make you happy, and that includes children.
Yes.
I don't believe that, after 50 years on the planet, I've realised that if you're putting all your eggs in the happiness basket of a third party, anything, whether that is a career, a partner, the car that you desire. If you're pinning all your happiness hopes on a third party, anything extraneous to you, including having your own children, that is a fool's game.
Yeah.
You can only, and it's annoying, you can only get happiness from yourself.
Yep.
And it doesn't matter what you do society-wise, the lies that society tells you. You've got to be okay with your own company. And that is where happiness lies.
Well said, Swanee. I mean, let's put that on a TED Talk. Thank you very much. That was extremely insightful.
I've walked 1,000 miles to come up with that.
Yes.
Now check this out. The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.